when we're talking about Facebook, give a heads up and love to Mama Zita, who's always listening, always following us.
Good morning.
If you see her in the chat this morning, definitely say hi to Mama Zita. She is one of our most loyal listeners and followers and fans, and we love you, Mama Zita. Hope you're doing well this weekend.
Wait. You mean that Mama Zita, is that Sister Williams?
Yeah, Sister Williams.
Oh my, you see, to me, that is Sister Williams, Evangelist Williams.
Yeah.
I've known her since I was about 6 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, 6 years old.
Yeah. We actually.
She been on?
Yeah, we had her in studio here last year, actually.
Oh,
and
goodness.
It was amazing. It was like she had it was just great. Her and Nigel.
Oh my goodness.
It was a really fun, memorable episode.
She is one of the most, like, I don't know if anybody, like, Nigel may talk about it, but you might think that is biased because that's his mom.
Mm-hmm.
But when you want to talk about influential people in the black community, is Sister Zita Williams. She imagine a time like growing up in the 80s. I didn't see it, but when you get older, like I had the privilege to be around women like that, powerful women, brilliant women, like that take the lead, that were just. She taught us Sunday school. She was one of the youth leaders at Bethel, the church that I grew up at, and she just wonderful. I learned how to make a lesson plan from her, like the way that she would teach us, because she was a registered nurse. So imagine in the 80s, like a black woman with a degree,
Right?
That when
In Edmonton.
in Edmonton, it was
exactly.
rare, right?
Exactly.
It was rare.
Yeah.
And so I grew up seeing that. Also, Dr. Norma Barnett, that they both grew up there. So these two registered nurses. I could tell you so many of the girls that grew up at the church grew up to be nurses, registered nurses.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's the influence of these women.
Right.
And it's not just the career choice, but it's the fact that there was almost no option. You were going to school.
Yeah.
You need to understand finances. You need to understand like how to live life. Like that's what we were getting.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of us grew up, and a lot of us are successful. And it's mainly because we had the examples in-house.
Right.
Like she's another mom. She's another mom to me. There's nowhere I go and I see her and she doesn't get a big hug or a kiss.
Yeah.
And because you don't see what you have in that moment, but when you get older and you realize, and it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So okay, I knew her when I was coming up, but even before that, to go to school, get the degrees. I can imagine what going to school in some of the places were like. I can just imagine.
Yeah.
And so you
she's
realize how
She's listening right now.
you realize like how, like I want to say the word bad, like
Challenging. It was a challenge back
you realize
then.
how powerful some of these ladies are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so anytime like I'm like Mama Zita, I was like, wait a minute, Sister Williams.
Yeah, she's listening to you right now in the chat.
For real?
Yeah, she's like, thanks for
Morning,
the
mommy.
mention. Yeah, thanks for the mention. She's in the chat right now.
That's